Hey everybody, today is the 24th of October and I'm solving LeetCode 951, flip equivalent binary trees. For a binary tree T, we have defined a flip operation as follows. Choose any node and swap the left and the right child subtrees. Okay, a binary tree X is flip equivalent to the binary tree Y if and only if we can make X equal to Y after some number of flip operations. Okay, given the roots of the two binary tree, root 1 and root 2, return true if the trees are flip equivalent or false otherwise. Hmm. So one stays the same, you're just swapping left and right, and then here 6 was the left and it becomes the right when you go down here. Okay, so I mean this seems pretty simple. Where 2 goes here and this remains 4 and 5. Why is that? Shouldn't it be 5 and then 4? Hmm. I mean, here it does work like that. 7 and 8. Empty, empty is true. This is obviously false. 1, 2, 3. 3 comes here, 2 comes here. Uh, 3 is now, it was the left, so it becomes the right. And then 4 and 5. This stays the same somehow. Is this answer? Oh, it's true. We flip at nodes value 1, 3, and 5. 1, 3, and at 5. Okay, so it's not necessary to flip all of them. Uh-huh. So if I flip here, if I flip this here, this becomes 2. And then 4 and 5 remains the same. And I'm then doing my swapping at level at 5. Okay. Hmm. All right. I mean, this is just an or condition, right? If after I flip them, I would just have to check with an OR. I think I can just start writing some code now. Uh, this seems pretty standard. Let me just zoom out of this here. This is fine. Let me get rid of this. I mean, this we can just call it recursively and do it in the BFS sort of way. So what's the end condition here? If our root 1 is equal to null and root 2 is equals null, we just return true. Otherwise, if root 1 is equals null or root 2 equals null, we just return false, false. Uh, all right, the first condition is just checking towards the end. If both of the roots have reached the end, then we know that the operation was successfully done and we can return the true. And if one of them was null and the other wasn't null, then we have a mismatch of values, so we would return false. And then also I have to check if root 1 dot val is not equal to root root 2 dot val, uh, then we would just return false. So if I'm encountering an 8 and in my other tree I'm encountering a 7, then I would just return false. I need both of these values to be the same. Yeah. Now we can just call this recursively. I'll just create two variables. No flip. We're checking with no flip, so that would be flip equivalent of root 1 dot left comma root 2 dot left, and we do this with an AND operation. We do okay, let me do this. Root 1 dot right, and then this would be uh, root 2 dot right, and then I have to do the same thing again but with a flip. So go back here, this is with a flip. This becomes uh, root 2 dot left. No. Right. Root 1 dot left, and then uh, we have to flip it, right? So I have to check with the right here, and then also here I have to check with the left. And then we can just simply return no flip or flip, and that should be it. Perfect. Let's try running this. And we got the answer right. 0 ms. Perfect. All right, guys, thanks for watching. This was a pretty simple question. If you just look at the code, I'll put the code down below. If you just look at it with the tree, you'll understand it pretty easily. See you tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching.